What's happening, everybody? So I'm gonna try round 2 on getting this 2-ton to break free. It's a flathead V8, and I already pulled one side of the motor apart, pulled the head off. I'm gonna pull the head off the other side, and we're just gonna see if we can get her broke free. Maybe get it running. I mean, it'd be a beautiful truck to drive around the yard, and it's my service truck, so hopefully today's the day she breaks free. Welcome to Broken Twisted Garage.
Oh, you're making Mr. Cheeto very
All right, so first things first, since we already got that one side off and cleaned up all that stuff and soaked it all down with penetrating oil. Actually, I'll soak it down again, but I'm gonna pull this head off now. See what it looks like. I should have done that the first time, but I figured the hell with it. I'd try breaking it free with one side off, but now we're gonna pull this side. It shouldn't be too bad. This thing's crazy. Look at all the coolant. Coolant hose there, coolant hose down there, coolant hose over there, and coolant hose over there, and then there's 4 on the red. It's weird. I'm sure all you flathead guys already knew all that, but I'm not a huge flathead guy, so I did not know that. All right. Now I want to first, before I do anything, she's tight. I ain't get. No, it's too tight still. All right, we're still at 3 batteries. But I tell you, this little guy is a hell of an impact for little stuff. But if it just don't have enough, well, this guy's 1,400 foot-pounds. So it'll break it one way or another. Get in there. Let's go. All right. Ooh, she's torquey. Yeah, like nothing. The little guy's great, but not perfect. This big guy's perfect. Just won't get into many spots. Give me that socket. Alright. Now, I gotta try to get it on this guy, which is gonna be tricky. Ooh. The battery box is in the way, and I just grabbed it and moved it like a can. Well, they needed a new battery box anyway, but I got it out of the way. Alright. Beauty. Get it in there. Ha ha. Like nothing. Alright. That one back cylinder is my problem. Ooh, it's kind of pitted. A little bit. we're not gonna let that stop us. I'll get you guys in there for a little better look. So, a couple rusty. And this back cylinder is probably the worst of all of them. One. And it's got a bit of junk in it. But I do got my honer. But what I'm going to do first, but it was wet at the bottom, so that's good. It got diesel in there. They each got a bit of stuff, but all in all, I'm not too sad. I should be able to break that free. So all I'm gonna do is soak it down, soak the shit out of it with some WD-40, and then I'm gonna grab my wire wheel, and I'm gonna hammer it all with the wire wheel. And then I'm gonna grab my shop vac and try to suck a bunch of that junk out of there. And you know, I should have probably did that before I hose this down, but that's all right, you know. You don't always have to have it perfect. All right. I mean, don't worry about the WD-40. It's not the greatest penetrant, but that's what I got. Oh, come on. Tell you, this little adapter thing's nice, but it's so finicky. This little 18 to 20 volt adapter. And we're gonna be going with a brass wheel. So it's not too aggressive on the steel, but it will get rid of all the rust. And that'll be good enough. And then we'll soak her again. And then we'll try turning her. All right. All right, well, just that one little quick little buff with that brass wheel. She's looking a lot nicer already. Oh, shoot. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna soak her down one more time. And then if I opened up any little passages, it can get right down in there. And yeah, look at that cylinder on the end. Hold on, I'll soak these and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's gonna help out big time. All right, yeah, look at that cylinder already. There's no, well, I guess there's a little bit, but and you know, I think I'm gonna go see where my hone is, because I don't think it's too far. And like, don't go, oh, look how sexy that is. Look at it. I'm not overly worried about the honer. Like, let's say the rings or that cylinder wall does get marked up a bit and it breaks free, but it's hemorrhaging oil and smoky and whatever. Well, at least it's running. Oh, actually, check this out. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. I got my second coat on the red on the interior this week. So now she's all pretty like. but I want to give it a week or a couple days to get fully hard before I start ramming that dash in there. But yeah, I like it. But don't start raining. It sure looks like it's gonna. What do you guys think of the tow truck paint job? I mean, is it perfect? No, but it's definitely something. Okay, back to this beautiful monster. Oh yeah, that's working. A couple little ridges, but it's not that bad anymore. Oh. You know, I think right, well, maybe we'll try some stones. Nothing to lose, all to gain. I mean, the motor's locked up, so I mean, the guy don't got nothing to lose, right? Like, the guy can get it to whirl over. Oh. Oh, it's not gonna have enough room yet. Maybe. And don't worry about the stones being dry. There's half a can of lube in there. Oh. Battery came out. Now let's see if we can budge this bad boy now. Man, she is tight. That's the other part of that battery box. Not worried about that. Man, that's tight. This camera's falling again. Like I say, these stones aren't beautiful, but we're not doing a crazy engine job on this thing. Try not to get it to spin while my hands are squeezing it, because that would break a finger. There. Ooh, she's a little wet in there. Dead battery telling me that's enough or what? Ooh. Sounded like she was coming down on me. I wish one of these had a bolt that I could hook onto, because this little hand crank start doesn't really do much for a guy. God dang it. Oh. Well, I guess the only option we got right now is to, the only choice I got now is to let her soak for a bit. And try again. What I should do is pick it up with the tow truck and drag it and dump the clutch, because the clutch does work. There is a small possibility of breaking it free that way. But with that little baby handle on there, I'm definitely not going to break her free by hand, because I've been wrenching on it. And I just soak these cylinders back down. And I think the valves are fine. I think it was one of those two cylinders, either the far back, number 8, or number 3 on this side. But at least now I know exactly what this whole motor looks like, and I do still in my heart think I'm going to break it free, so that's a good thing. I think I can break it free. And that's not seized. You guys got any tricks for breaking flatheads free? I filled this thing with diesel twice already. And yeah, now both heads are off of it. And now it's soaking. And I know I can do the whole ATF and diesel fuel and Marvel mystery oil and vinegar, but I'll get a better chance of turning it like this than turning it with that burr, I think. It wants to, and like these, I don't know if that's the cams, or is that just 2 independent water pumps? Ah, that's 2 independent water pumps. The proper handle would have will go all the way through the front, right here, and then you get a big crank, and then you can really torque on it. But down there, there's not really enough room to torque on it. You're really limited. And there's nothing to put a bolt on, nut on, or a socket with a big power handle either. Right? Like none of these water pumps are a socket. Nothing's. All you got to work with is this guy down here, and it's so stripped. Well, you heard that one big bang, right? That's. Ow. Okay, well, either way, got all the cylinders half-ass cleaned out, and everything's soaking again. All the valve trains soaking again. Well, as it turns out, it didn't break free today, but that don't mean I'm giving up. That just means sometimes you just gotta let it soak and be patient. Because I mean, I start getting too rammy with it, and well, it's not gonna do me any favors. We'll say that. I don't want to break nothing on it, but there's no ridges that should stop it on this cylinder. No ridges on this one anymore that should stop it. These two are actually smooth finished still. And that's the wire that goes down to the. You know what? That's the top post. Well, are we gonna try bumping her with the starter once, just in case? It's all you guys screaming at your TV saying, oh, you're gonna break a tooth. Well, I mean, maybe. Oh shit, you know what, never mind, it's starting to rain. They were calling for rain this afternoon. Look at that. That battery took a licking. Well, if it quits raining, I'll come back and put a battery on it. Well, since Mama didn't raise no quitter, and it's not raining yet. Well, it was for a minute, but it stopped. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Any mothers watching this? Sweet. Oh, wait till you see this, sweetheart. Look at that. $60 mph, my ass. She is sweet, though. I do love this thing. Oh, I wonder if that plywood jammed in there was why it wasn't. And actually, I should soak the shit out of this. Look at that WD-40 go. I've never had this side open. I'm just gonna soak that more. Try to get her right in there deep like. Alright. Mint. Now I gotta fix this because somebody broke that off. Got a little too rammy with it. Could have swore I had this thing doing something. Oh, I did hear something. Oh, that's cool. The old cruise control's got a... Ha ha ha. That's a wicked cruise control. Just pull her out and smash a clothespin on there. That's awesome. I know I'm killing the starter. I get it. You don't gotta worry about that. If I was a betting man, I'd say that. This one right here, she's pretty nasty looking. But we'll let that rust soak. Soak it for a while. And then we'll hit her with some more wire wheel. Man, they took pride in their stuff back in the day. Each valve is stamped with Ford. That's pretty sweet. Okay, don't hit the trigger while you're squeezing these, Paul. Don't. Ooh. Take that. Jammed right in the dipstick. Alright, well. Oh yeah, that helped her lots. Well, we'll let that soak for now, I suppose. Because now it's really raining. I'm actually going to try to pull that door handle off real quick. Alright, we'll put her back in, but this piece is complete. It's inside there. There's a piece missing where the keyway is supposed to go. Because it feels like it's going in. It's not turning on nothing, and that's complete. So we'll just ram the bolt back in that and open her from the passenger side for now, I suppose. And what I love about this truck, this whole thing the most is everything in it is mechanical. Like there's nothing hydraulic. It's the same principles as my Massey tractor. Dang it, I wish I could get this to break free. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I won't waste any more time with this. She didn't work out, but I did get everything soaked a little more. And even got to try it with the starter once there. So the answer to this is just going to be more time. And eventually I'll run out of patience with it. And I'll start dragging it around the yard with a heavier truck. And like I said, the last time I did that, it would just lock the wheels because I didn't have a box on it. But now that it's got a box, it'll have enough weight to either break free or break something. And I guess the big takeaway from this episode is even though it didn't break free and I didn't get what I wanted done, like, don't get discouraged, right? Just walk away. Like when you're starting to get frustrated, just walk away, work on something else, and then come back to this, right? You start getting frustrated and rammy with it, you're just going to break shit. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.